In Malaysia, just south of the capital Kuala Lumpur, a landslide occurred last Saturday afternoon after continuous heavy rains. Tragically, the debris came down on an orphanage and claimed 16 lives. Tzu Chi volunteers were on site immediately after the disaster to provide necessary assistance and hand out emergency cash to survivors and their families.
Around 2:30 in the afternoon on May 21st, a landslide caused by heavy rains came crashing down on an orphanage just south of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. As ambulances carry away survivors, Tzu Chi volunteers walked 2 kilometers in rain to try to reach the disaster site.
There are about 10 of us. We're here to see if there's anything we can do and to provide support to survivors and families. The police let us through after we told them our intentions.
The children's Hidayah Madrasah Al-Taqwa orphanage is also an Islamic school. The landslide buried 24 out of 49 boys attending here, plus a teacher.
Right over there, they had set up tents to eat when the landslide came down on them.
Returning the next morning, the extent of damage is now easier to assess. One can clearly see the slope behind the school has now covered part of the school. Sadly, despite the rescuers' hard work, 16 students and the teacher perished. The 9 who survived were seriously injured.
The
injured have been taken to the Amping hospital. Their families feel quite helpless. Some of the children face amputations, while some are still in coma.
73-year-old Abdul Latif came here from Kuantan. He lost one of his 2 grandsons to the landslide, while the other remains seriously injured. Having lost his son some 10 years ago, the old man is glad that Tzu Chi is here to help him cope with the tragedy.
I am so honored and grateful that a non-Islamic organization has come to care for us and provide us with necessary assistance. That's truly wonderful. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. The consolation money you gave us may not be a lot, but it shows that you care. It also helps alleviate my burden.
In 24 hours after the disaster first occurred, we have handed out all the emergency money to disaster victims.
Tragedies occur without warning and are hard to make sense when young lives are lost. However, Tzu Chi volunteers will do their best to be there to help alleviate pain and ease suffering.